Hey kids, I'm Rob Dowdle with Dowdle Family Farms. I was talking to your teacher yesterday, and I told her we'd show you around the farm and show you some of the animals that we have, what we do with them, and how we take care of them and how we feed them. You'll notice the first animals that we'll show you are our pigs. These are 3 of our pigs. They're almost 300 pounds. So that is about the weight of probably 5 of you kids right now. Pigs love, especially during the hot weather, they love to get into to dig a hole, let the water come in, and to lie down and cool off. Pigs don't sweat like people do, so they lie down in mud or water to cool off a lot. You'll notice that like this pig here has some mud on her, and it's starting to dry off. When the mud dries off, a lot of times they'll scratch on a tree trunk or they'll do something else. And in the process, when the mud comes off, it helps clean their skin. It's almost like taking a bath. It helps get them cleaner and everything else. If you look over there, there's one of the pigs now lying down in the mud hole, cooling down and just resting and enjoying himself. Kids, this is where the pigs eat. They eat a lot of acorns and bugs and that kind of stuff from the woods, but we also give them some pig feed. And you can hear that first pig over there trying to eat now. Let's see if we can get a picture of her eating for you. Oh, there we go. The feed is in there. The pigs just pick up that flap with their noses. They eat the feed. Pigs are really, really smart. They can figure out how to use that feeder. Our goat could not do that, and neither could our cows or our chickens, but the pigs could figure that out within just a few minutes. They're really, really smart and often use their noses to find food like that pig is doing right there. Okay, she's lying down to take a nap. Sometimes our pigs don't like to be scratched and rubbed, but sometimes our pigs will sit here and have their ears scratched or their sides rubbed. People and pigs like their backs rubbed all the time. Hey kids, this is Rob. Just wanted to show you a little bit about our bees. This is where some of our beehives are. They're right in a garden spot. It's a little bit overgrown right now, but we've got 3 beehives here. We've got 3 beehives in other locations around town as well. But these are our bees. We trapped all these bees from swarms that came up naturally on our farm. You can put a box a certain size, and when bees swarm, they'll actually go live in the box and you transfer them to this hive. It's kind of fascinating. I'll show just a little bit about, you can see the bees in here. And it's amazing. I picked this up yesterday to try to show a video to you, and it was stuck already. This is a propolis, a little glue that the bees make to help glue down the stuff in their hive. It's really, really fascinating. And let me see if I can get something to pry that open. So this is a little bit of what the inside of a beehive looks like. I'll add some pictures in a minute that you can see from when we're gathering honey and what it looks like, but they're individual frames in each of these boxes, and the bees will build honeycomb and honey in them. If it were a little drier, I'm already aggravating the bees. If it were a little drier, the bees would not be quite as difficult to deal with. And I would show you how what the inside of their hive looks like, but I've got a few pictures that I'll put in the video to show you. I hope that I'll have a little bit of honey that you can try that came from this beehive, and you can see what fresh honey tastes like if you haven't had it already. So hey kids, this is a picture of the honey frame. There are 10 of these frames in each of those white boxes that you saw a moment ago. You can see all the bees on the frame, and you can also see the white cap of wax on the upper part of the frame that's around the wood. You can see the white wax, and the honey is inside small little pockets inside there. On the bottom, you can see where there was some extra space, and the bees built more honeycomb at the bottom of this frame. Anyway, I hope you enjoy seeing these bees a little bit more. Hey kids, this is Rob again. I wanted to show you some of our cows. This over here is Buddy. Come here, Buddy. Well, he's not going to work with us very well. But this is Buddy. We raised him from a baby. He was in the pasture. He could not nurse off his mom. He was very, very sick, so we brought him home to our house, put him in our garage, and we bottle fed him for several months. He's pushing 700 pounds now. He's in pretty good shape, and he's a good old guy. So our cows are eating grass. We've got them some hay over there as well. But cows love to eat grass. They'll eat hay, but they prefer grass and clover and that kind of stuff. And they can go, in just a couple years, they can go from being 40 or 50 pounds, about the weight of one of y'all, maybe two of y'all. And then they can go to weigh about 750 pounds like Buddy right now. And then in April or May or June, he'll weigh close to 1,000 pounds. That's half a ton. That is probably, there are 24 of you in your class, if I remember correctly, and that's probably about how much all of y'all weigh together, not including your teachers, or including your teachers as well. Kids, these are our ducks. My daughter, when she was in kindergarten, she wanted some ducks with green heads. And so we got these. These are Welsh Harlequin ducks. Well, 2 of them are not, but all the rest are Welsh Harlequins. They lay a lot of eggs. Ducks like Welsh Harlequins or Khaki Campbell's, real egg-laying breeds of ducks, can lay more eggs per year than chickens. And they lay better in the winter when chickens do not lay very well. So we have a few ducks for eggs for our family, and we'll sell some, and we put them up at night to feed them, to help protect them from predators like owls and stuff, but also to collect their eggs. They'll stay up tonight, and we'll let them out first thing in the morning, and they'll go run and play and swim in the pond. So kids, this last picture is just a picture of some of our cows grazing at sunset. I hope you enjoyed seeing the farm, the pigs, the cows, the bees, and the ducks. So I want to ask you a question, and I want you to tell your teacher the answer, and hopefully your teacher will get back to me. What were your favorite animals? Were they the pigs? Were they the ducks? Were they the cows? Were they the bees? And why were they your favorite? Anyway, I hope you have a lot of fun learning about farms, and I hope you got to see a little bit of what it's like to have a farm. Take care.